Roland, clearly, is that is statement of fact. Nothing really has changed as compared to Adamu Sakande's issue. Look, Roland, the NDC has always taken people in remote places as people, quote unquote, to be very, very stupid. And they feel like they have no education or whatsoever, so they can go there and lie to them. Look at what the former president is saying. You and I know very well, Roland, that the fact of Adamu Sakande's case, together with Jachukwesin's case, is the same.
How is that?
On dual citizenship. The law is very clear when it comes to dual citizenship. In any case, Roland, let us ask ourselves, Malik is here. Why are we here in the first place? Why are we having by-elections? Why was Jachukwesin's seat declared vacant? So these are reasonable questions that we need to ask ourselves. Is it that the government of the day hates NDC so much and that you would want to smuggle or take away seats from the opposition party or what? Why are we here in the first place? Look, Roland, I was on grounds this weekend and you will be shocked, Roland, to hear that the NDC was telling the good people of Assin that the only reason why the NPP wants the seat is because we want to legalize LGBTQ.
Where have they said that?
In Assin.
You mean on the ground?
Yes. They are in Breku, Crucia, Assin Rakese, all of those places, telling the good people, because quote unquote, they feel like the good people of Assin are, quote unquote, they are very stupid. They are low-minded people and that they could be deceived.
How did you deduce that?
No, because we were there. We went on from door-to-door campaigns. And I must commend Nana B and our General Secretary, JFK, for the initiative. Because from door to door, we were consistently knocking on various doors and talking to the good people of Assin. And the encounter that they had was that the NDC people came here just before you people came here. That the president, wants to legalize LGBTQ. That is why he wants to, by force, take this seat from us. And we came clear. We explained issues to them and told them that Jachukwesin had lied to them. In fact, Jachukwesin and the government of the day have no, banter. Jachukwesin is only facing the full rigors of the law because he had breached the supreme law of which governs all of us. And that is clear. It has gone to High Court, went to appeal, and then to the final apex Supreme Court, Roland. So how do you then go around tell people that because President Akufo-Addo wants to legalize LGBTQ, we want to take away the seat from them? Whilst there are many key issues on the ground that you needed to tell the good people of Assin.
Benji, I think from the last week, each communicator that comes here keeps regurgitating this about the NDC communicating to residents and communities in Assin North.
Right.
That the gentleman's seat, the gentleman's seat is being taken away because there is a certain objective to legalize LGBTQ. So I keep asking, what evidence do you provide? Or is it what you pick from the ground?
You see, Roland, this is
you don't even record audios or videos?
Oh, I am telling you that I personally, Saturday, Sunday, even including the old women. So
did you record some of the responses?
Well, I couldn't. Okay. But because the most crucial point is that we are marketing Chasopoku. In fact, Roland, Charles Opoku's wife, who is an indigene, Roland, has a soap making class for the young people of Assin North. And they know very well that even the lady, the wife of Charles Opoku, the number of votes that she's going to even gather for us is not easy. And hence, that's why they are panicking. Roland, if you look at the rows from Assin Crucia all the way to Assin Fusu and its environs, you can clearly tell that the NPP has been truthful to the good people of Assin North. Even when it came to network issues, it was the Ministry of Communication that erected poles and all that the good people of Assin can have good network services. Roland, so the NDC had no, message for the good people of Assin, either than to lie to them. But the good people of Assin have said they are very, very discerning. In fact, with our encounter with some of the ladies and the young men, they said 2 years, court case upon court case. Now they are tired. They don't want Jachi Kwesin anymore. Jachi Kwesin should step aside and that Charles Opoku should come in and rescue them. 1.5 years to an election year, they say Jachi Kwesin has not done anything for them. And just recently, we commissioned an astroturf at Assin North. The good people, the young men of Assin North love football so much. In fact, some of our players, even from Black Stars, come all the way from Assin North. So, Roland, the fact remains the same. I am not here to prejudice the whole thing. It's before the court. And I think by the time the High Court is done, we would really know who lied to the good people of Assin. But number one on the ballot paper is Charles Opoku. Yes.
But the president does say that why do they want to vote for an MP who will be behind bars? Is that not by inference what he says or refers to?
Not that's exactly. We all know how Adamu Sakande's case ended.
So the president knows the outcome of the criminal case?
It's the same fact, Roland. You and I know. Okay. It's the same fact, the same process. Determined by the court of jurisdiction, High Court pronounced that Adamu Sakande had dual citizenship and that he had lied and by law had committed perjury and that he needed to go to prison. The facts are same. Look, Roland, the good people of Assin in 2020 voted for the president of our land, President Akufo-Addo. Even with the elections on the parliamentary seat, the votes were not that huge. And now, if they themselves have come to a conclusion that Jachi Kwesin has been going to court from one way to the other, and that they only have 1.5 years, and looking at the statement of fact for the case laid before the High Court, it's likely, they themselves, they know that it's likely that even if when he wins this election, which I know he's not going to win, he's likely to go to prison. And they have decided. So, one major thing that we have realized when we went on grounds was that the main road that led from Asimbriku all the way to Chufopraso was one of the main concerns. And we have already done that. We have constructed and commissioned a road for them. And it was done by this government. It's funny how President Mahama goes in there to tell them that the facts of the case are not the same and that they should vote for Jachi Kwesin. Meanwhile, he knows very well these are the facts and that the facts are same and similar. At the end of the day, I don't know what Malik is going to say. But he was there.
Okay.
He was at Assin North. And he knows very well that the people are fed up with Jachi. I am very confident that Charles Opoku is going to win the elections tomorrow, even by the virtue of the support of his wife, who has a soap making classes for most of the young men and young women in Assin.
So Charles Opoku's wife?
Yes. She's a phenomenal woman. And that is why they love Charles Opoku. And I'm grateful that
So they love Charles Opoku because of his wife?
That's what I'm saying.
Or
the
his
support.
wife is one of the main reasons.
Exactly, the main reason why we are winning the elections.
Okay.
Because the woman is very industrious. She has a hairdressing salon that teaches young ladies how to make, and even a fashion school in Assin. Most importantly, the old women go there to learn how to make soap. And all of them have shown support for Charles Opoku. We know we'll come out victorious tomorrow.